Well, how do? Y'all listening to The Duke Shot with Steve Crankshank playing the funkiest tunes by the funkiest goons in the funkiest pantaloons. Today's song is Jungle Fever by the Chakakas on this awfully chilly fall evening. As always, I am your host, Steve Crankshank. Steve the Duke Crankshank. I don't know why everybody calls me the Duke, but hell, we don't get to choose our own nicknames now, do we? Today is Thursday, November 26th, and it is dark as shit outside. In today's episode, I'm gonna attempt to reveal a little ISIS motive behind this year's Paris attacks that I think I may have uncovered. Now, the producers don't have any faith in our good Lord Jesus above, and they feel it necessary for me to include a disclaimer here before we crack on. So here it is. The producers and sponsors of this program do not necessarily share the opinions or ideas of the talent, that's me, in any episode, nor do they condone any type of ethnic or racial hate. It is belief of the studio that the distinction between an entire race and the small percentage of individuals engaged in terrorist activity within is paramount, in the belief that this great land, the United States of America, really is the land of the free and the home of the brave. And tolerance is number one where the staff and studio here at BCW5 is concerned. That being said, I've recently discovered that those ragheads in the sandy countries over there by Iraqi and such all fuck goats as a result of a loophole in the Quran. Not only do they fuck goats, but they also contract vile STDs from said animals. But that is not why I'm reaching out to you today. That's just a kickoff point, to be honest. I'm here to figure out the reason behind the recent attacks upon our always admired European cousins, the French. We must travel back in time to do this. We must go back to August 4th, 2014, where the Huffington Post released a news story that would shake the very foundations of the Islamic State and cause them to react with such a furious act of revenge. Now, August 4th. 2014. Grand Canyon National Park officials are investigating a YouTube video posted over the weekend that appears to show a man luring a squirrel to the edge of a cliff and kicking it into the canyon below. The video, which was quickly taken down and then republished by other users, shows two French-speaking men wearing boxer shorts and cowboy hats laughing as they lead the animal to the edge of the canyon. One of the men puts on a shoe and kicks the animal, launching it off the cliff. I don't know why these French-speaking men were half naked at the Grand Canyon, nor do I know why one of them felt it necessary to have to put on a shoe before committing what I'm sure you'll agree with is a pretty heinous act. Obviously, the body of the victim could never be recovered. But what's the connection, you ask? What would make the Islamic State retaliate in such a way as to murder international cartoon sensation Charlie Brown in January of this year, and then hundreds of innocent Parisians a few weeks ago? That's when Jesus gave me the answer. I was down at 43rd and Franklin at Flanagan's used bookstore on Monday, buying out all of their used Bibles to give to the homeless, because what they need is a little bit of Jesus to get them through their day. Anyway, next to the Holy Scriptures and the one true history of God was a torn-up, dusty old issue of the Koran with some smudged and ripped-up pages. Now, I consider myself an open-minded person, and I'm always up for a laugh, so I bought it and I read it. And the bombshell I found is this. That I didn't mean to say bombshell. I'm sorry if that offended anybody. But the Islamic version of heaven is called paradise, and these people believe that when they die, they'll be greeted in their paradise land by 72 vermins to have sexual relations with for eternity. These vermins are idols for these people. They're hope for these people, and so for the French to carelessly kick a poor defenseless varmint down the side of a canyon in the land that they hate, the USA no less, and kick it down there to its inevitable doom, is nothing but spitting in the face of Islam and burning the pages of their frankly hilarious book. I think I solved the motherfucker. If the mic wasn't firmly attached to the stand right now, I'd drop the motherfucker right now. In closing, we can all weep and pray for the people of Paris, France, and do anything in our power to help them in their times of need, of course. Of course we can. And of course we will. It would be the right thing to do. We of course have the resources. But know this, people of the world. What happened to them ain't never and won't never be nearly as bad as what they did to us on 9/11. See you next time.